That has never happened. Like,
I never lost the show.
When the music came in wrong and you played it.
What did you do?
What was that?
What music was that?
The music you came in so Mark heard it. It was like.
You know, I did that game that songs.
He's up there playing games.
You played a game on your phone with it plugged in?
I thought I was doing. How are you allowed to smoke in here? Not.
Quick question,
Just a little Latin name of that.
Extreme.
Go, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I've never seen a live cigarette in a theater.
I had one earlier, I dropped the lighter. So it's just when he does the whole...
I know, I'm looking like Lucky Strike. Jesus.
Sorry, I lost. I couldn't find it. I looked like an idiot.
No,
I had it on my pants.
You did not play it. You played great.
Wait, you want me to shut these off?
Sure. Hey, Kelly.
Work.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done.
Alright.
Nice work, Blake.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blake.
And thanks.
Good job. How'd it feel?
I mean,
Rough,
it's
really rough around here.
a lot
Yeah.
cleaner and faster and without the...
Do not. No, don't worry about that.
It's because you're the only person out there who goes...
It does get punchy when it's one person.
Tony's
Yeah,
reacting
so
to everything. It's... Oh my god. The
Yeah.
first scene when I heard you start like... giggling and audibly laughing, I was like, oh. And I was totally fine until I just see the mouse run by. And then you didn't take the compressor away. Which made me laugh.
That's fucking hysterical. That whole
started
scene I've never
using it,
seen
coming
as
across the
physicalized.
back, and then when I saw you hadn't taken the compressor away,
Oh man, that was hysterical. That whole rat and mouse thing is so weird anyway.
It is.
I mean, scripted wise, you play it terrific. You're a great physical comedian, Mark. Terrific work. You got all three of it. It's great. You got a hit. I wish you could run it longer.
Yeah, I wish we could tighten it up. I wish we could charge commission.
Charge.
Yeah.
Make some money.
Make back some of our money.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I sat down and I was
About second after started.
Oh, shake it out.
I'm excited to see what happens to the relationship in a second. Oh, here we go.
That's a trial. That's it.
Trial period.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I help you answer? Do you have any question, like anything?
No, we want
That's
feedback.
why we were hoping you could come earlier. You've done
So now change every.
So now please tweak the whole thing and we'll fix it overnight.
I mean, I could give you a shitload, but I don't want to give you a shitload.
Give us something. Give us a something.
Well, what's very clear, as often happens, first of all, it's fucking great, guys. So you should feel terrific, for one. But it's pretty clear to me, who knows the play, that you're not as word perfect in the last third of the play as you are in the first. Like, kind of by a mile. To convince me that some ridiculous piece of art is comprehensible.
No!
Phrase trial period. It's not a word, it's two words. The phrase trial period.
You didn't say comprehensible.
Yeah.
You
You
said
said convincible.
convincible. And I was like,
Because I said to convince you.
I know. But that happens because you memorize the last shit last.
and then the whole, ask me to guess the painting. You very
I
never.
know. Yeah.
It's obvious. It's like, okay, whatever. I've lost.
But whereas your whole monologue with the family is almost word perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then towards the end, though, just look over your shit before Wednesday night of the last third.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be. That was the area. It's only because I know the play so well.
But
that I
even
know
still, the pace gets dictated by how well we know.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you might want to, for your own sanity and comfort, at an hour before, I would run from.
The last third.
Yeah, like the last, where pick a spot that you feel like, and just speed through it backstage.
And they did this on Broadway. Stacy Keach playing Mark and what's his name from Cheers? The huge dude who played the man.
George Wendt.
Yeah, he was a Bond. A friend of mine who he said, because he knows that he teaches Stacy Keach now, and he said every single night they would come out. Every night they would do a speech. Just because it's so much, the dialogue is so quick, and they knew the show back and forth. But while they were getting ready, they would just do a speed through the lines, just every night.
It's totally advisable before Wednesday for y'all. When you sit there, Michael, what is you're sitting there addressing somebody over here, remind me of this part.
Yeah,
It's, I need to move the jacket. You're always sitting on the jacket. It's the let's.
There's more though. You're right where you're right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Right. It's about 40% way through the
Is it
plus.
just the two of us, or is it?
I can't remember now. I know you're here. My note and my thought was use the cane. We don't get to see this kind of thing ever. I'm kind of dying for it. You were right there.
Yeah, hey.
But you're sitting there at that point, and I can't remember what it was. It felt like
Is it it's either when you're talking about the artist, some sort of God, that's when you're sitting here, or it's when I'm sitting here and you're talking about
nobody else is on the couch.
Because I'm sitting here when you're going incredibly modern.
I felt like it was you had somebody there that you could have. I didn't even remember, so not. Yeah, because it does become this sort of Captain Ahab weapon.
Yeah.
And it totally works.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of anything else I can give you by way of. I went on the attack on. Where does it start? I didn't replace you with Paul. You're saying you replaced. Yes, with the antidotes and everything it was. Like you're not getting it.
I replaced you with the answer.
Yes, with the antidotes and everything. There was a time when you were proud to be my friend. You congratulated yourself. Like the cathartic nature of it all, sort of.
I think you should do that with surprise value.
Pop it.
Yeah. I mean, you can come off and like, that was my surprise value, but.
Yeah. That was a come down.
That's it. Because the real moment after that is I love the way you song.
I love
And
it.
I think I stole this from watching a video around Alden. He was so on the attack. Yes, yeah. Then what was it? And he totally, honestly, at that point, I love the way you sung. And we went, oh, the friendship, the love, there it is.
And that's when I first shut up. That's the first time I go, this is very alarming. That's
Yeah.
the first time I go, oh, really?
It was not my instinct, and when I saw all the do it, it was like, motherfucker, this is what I'm doing.
You went to New York, it's all didn't you?
Okay.
There's a library where you can sit there and watch everything.
They guard you like it's Fort Knox as you watch these tape. Because they don't want somebody to see exactly what everyone goes to do. It's to steal ideas and design everything. So while you're watching, there's like, come around. It's so uncomfortable. Especially if you're trying to watch because you feel like, what? I'm just, what?
How was the setup? The setup to the, I mean, did it feel like a
Blocking work.
like a ticking time bomb-esque, like,
Yeah, well, I don't know.
wow.
Trust me when I tell you that it's not matter at all.
Nor will that happen tomorrow. It's the solo laugh. One laugh. Yeah.
No, you're right.
And it's your laugh.
When we came off the stage the first time, I most of the mic did that here when he was doing it. I was just like, I'm sad. And he just goes, and I go, did you know it worked?
I did do it. I even tried mimicking your laugh.
Zapsy, dude.
Sapsy. I told you about Sapsy too. I told you about Sapsy. No one ever fucking
This is
laughed.
in the Sapsy scene. Here, he's supposed to be holding the prisoner. He knows I'm going to lose it because I've lost it every time. It's just a run through. So instead of, he hears a dragging prisoner, hit them.
You kept it together, but you were back too.
Oh no, I laughed.
Then you over here and there.
No, but when you and I were pissed, we were still.
Because I looked at you and you fucking tears were
Sweat. He gets when he fights the urge to laugh.
Exactly. I thought you were going to do it again. So here we are, in the 15-year friendship. Why are you about to do that?
You told me you gave me that look.
I thought it's because you push your lips right beforehand. You always do that when you're about to laugh. I keep thinking you find it funny. It's you doing that right there.
Yeah. That is very accurate.
I've never listened. I was tears.
Yeah, if you have a question about any specific lines, I do. Did we play?
Like big moments, like in a completely different way, like you told Mike about.
That one was completely different. We also stayed, but it works just fine what you're doing, but we stayed glued on this whole monologue of, look at this.
Yeah.
This whole long monologue. We stood so as not to telegraph to people who don't know the play that we're going to be here for a while. So he came in and started talking, and we stood, and we found ourselves still standing by the end. And then a long pause, and then this works fine. You pass him the drink, all's good.
Is it funny? I mean,
It's great. I mean, it's A+ on the whole fucking thing. So I wouldn't change a thing there. I think the choice works great. I guess don't forget, the reason I think we should play lately, the maps going by is to remind us that they are just normal dudes in a place where they're going to go out to dinner. If it ever starts to become too philosophical heady, remember what they're there for. So, I mean, honestly, I don't want to feel like, let's see a good movie. See a good movie. To earthbound the lofty, heady shit.
Right.
Make sure that there's a stark contrast. The only other thing, I think you'll get better laughs if you, who are you? You're supposed to be my friend.
You're supposed to be.
How's that start?
that guy should have punched him right now.
Punched him right in the mouth. He was lying there, bleeding. You should sit. You're supposed to be my friend. What kind of friend are you, sir? You don't think your friends are special? An ace food, you say? There's a couple like that. Yeah. You have one too. What is it? What is it?
Getting on my nerves? What should
You're not getting on my nerves. Why should you be getting on my nerves? He's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
That always got a nice laugh there. There's everybody's got one or two.
Right, of course it doesn't make me happy.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
Which is hard.
Oh, I'm going to get it great.
He doesn't
When you're with him, you're seeing pain.
Right, yeah.
Go with me here on this. Expensive?
in absolute terms.
No, sorry. How much?
200,000.
Oh no, how much?
Yeah, so how much?
200,000.
Very reasonable.
Quick.
We
Such a lot.
played
Such a lot. Such a lot. You know,
Yeah.
$7 million. I pay that. Very right in.
Just make sure it's still like there. You can hear it.
Very reasonable.
Oh, land modern, not incredible. The first time you say it.
Oh,
Incredibly modern.
it's an incredible.
Right. And ditto, well, there's a reason to cry. What's the first one?
You're married.
Losing your two best friends.
Oh, yeah. You're having to cry. What? You're telling me to cry. You have a reason to cry. You're losing your two best friends. You're marrying a Gorgon.
I think it's like a list, not you're losing your best friends and you're marrying a Gorgon.
Yes, correct.
You're losing your two best friends.
You'd almost go on. You're marrying a Gorgon. I bet she's not good in bed. You've admitted she smells.
Right.
You'd go on.
And you and I have to, we always have to tighten that one up. We should just cancel the wedding. The second one,
Yeah.
That's a good one, though, that you would, I don't know, what you should do is cancel it.
We wanted to play those two moments where
cancel.
he
Cancel
says
the wedding.
he's right, and then I go he's right. Like
I would
exactly.
even take out the, do you know what I mean? Come right in.
We should just cancel the wedding.
I don't think we remember.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, I just thought we could play that, I think. I didn't lose it until the punch throw. Because he still has a chance to back out. The tension is in the air.
Oh.
You're speaking to me of Paul, the woman who shares my life in these intimate returns because she disapproved of the method of our lives.
That's right. We're married. Maybe we say that's right.
Sure, before I complete this is very serious. So then, and then we had a pause, so Ian would go, a normal woman, oh, double down. You know what I mean? And we were I just hung in, what's it gonna be? And then I give him the last out. He's doubled down.
You notice he
I had my glasses on at that point, so that I did take back everything you just start for the last time. So that then it was fighting words.
I like that way better.
My view.
And then he triples down. In my view, I just gave you the out!
Take care of your son.
Yeah. That was the other thing too, when he first says, and you're vile and inflexible things might be hurtful to me. No. And then he tries to mimic the no in the exact same way.
Read your no is fun. I didn't catch that. But it's fun anyway, the way you do now.
Who are they referring to when you say the two of you were in admiration?
He and Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Is there anything else like that I can help you
Well,
with?
the other thing I have chosen, when he's saying, who do you choose?
You don't know. Nobody.
You don't have to know.
I'm thinking that I've chosen.
You have to know.
Right.
You assume it's him. You're not putting poor boy down, yeah. But we don't. It's okay if we don't.
Okay, that's it. That's what I was
We're
saying.
good. We're good.
That's kind of what we said.
Interesting. Because
You have to choose. I have to. Excellent. Very well. Like when you turn the poor boy down, why do we see something? It goes so fast. Let us go. Ooh, what? There's a quote, Jonathan Demme, in terms of tightening up the bosses.
Yeah, we do need permission.
Jonathan Demme says he would rather have. I said his twin brother earlier. Jonathan Demme says he would rather have the audience confused for 5 minutes than ahead of it for 5 seconds. So that if all of this shit, if there's any of it in the show, our director just yanked out with things like this but not that. Are you going to go with me? No. I don't need to say no because I just telegraphed no.
Right.
You know what I mean? The minute I go, the answer's there. We don't need to work. So that, are you going to go? No. Just keep it moving. So that if we're not clear, that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Right.
We'll get there. Better to have us go, oh shit, oh my, whoa. Then, got it, move on. Got it, move on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Was there any moments that you, since you know the show, that you just fell flat? Like, what is going on? Maybe to sell that. That's not. I know the show, so I know what's going on, but an outside perspective is not.
Let me think for a minute. The two of you, so, you laughed, you laughed, and he laughed. Wait, did he laugh? That's not how he laughed first. Did he laugh first? Right? You're there, how'd it go? Yeah, we had a good time. What did you say? What was he wearing when he was looking out the window? Oh, he's saying a little something. Yeah, I don't know. We laughed, we were saying that was a thing. What do you mean a thing?
Right.
And then, well, I'm really happy to hear it. That's great. That's great. That's one. Wait a minute. It's the biggie for you. I think you can go on the attack. Yeah. You with the Antrios and everything that's there. There's a time when you were proud to be my friend, buddy boy. When I was congratulating myself on my standing apart, you exhibited me untamed your circle. You like normal. You can dig, I think. But eventually, I suppose, don't be afraid of what I like about the character so much is he's not afraid to go. Eventually, you drop me like a worthless hot potato. I'm a piece of shit. He's not afraid to at all, if it's the logic reason of it all.
What about I like the later? I've always because
You're doing it great.
okay.
Yeah, I think you can. Oh, I like that.
I've
So
always
good
been
in the
sarcastic,
middle.
like really, because that's cute.
Yeah. Oh, this argument. Good adverbs, dude.
Yeah.
The one that I still don't get is the we're talking about painting and it's you don't think I have a fortune to be immortal. No.
Like he's trying to be on his best behavior, all right.
But I get that, but
Oh, well, no.
and then the amazing
It's again. it's the whole evening. It's not just those lines that are tight next to it. Where is it? Let me see it. Where are you gonna put it? Right there. You know, I'm thinking. Yeah, I know. I've done some thinking.
Reaction to God knows in years of the answer isn't worth anything. Just
He thought about it at one point, but is it like a
Fine, and catch yourself.
I just don't like. That's
Sounds
me
like
as a
a
travesty. That Jesus Christ spent $200,000 francs now in a few years won't be worth it.
one time
Yeah.
I tried to play it, it's like, anyways, if you just got into the answer or something, they're gonna kind of been like,
I mean, we don't. He does have continual doubts that the painting that might have been a bad investment.
you think?
Yeah, because play crazy or not, it's a fuck out my head. It's like he recognizes part of it. I mean, fundamentally he believes in it.
Does
That's like somebody buys his work on like it's beautiful, man.
I went out to dinner for 5 years. What the fuck am I thinking, man? It's beautiful.
Is that the laugh word? Crazy or what? 200.
Sure.
We should
Yeah.
probably do it butting heads.
Boom. Also, we always got an unintended laugh when we took it, which was I want to see something special. Take out the Oh, I know. Let him take the painting off. He comes back in.
We're not really okay.
Yeah, that moment is not, that can be a pause, I think. He goes off, what the fuck does it take? We're not ready to look at it.
Once I'm back on. So
Yes. Oh, when he comes back on with it, Pete and I were laughing, and then when the painting came back on, we're laughing because he just left. Oh, I'm pissed off because he went to bed. The painting came back. Because it also helped us.
And you gotta, yeah, you're gonna draw it, or you do you or don't you? I think you're not. I know. Do you or don't you? Because that's what he said. They need to play off each other.
Yeah.
That's the first time he ever. This is the first time these two ever agree. I mean, in front of Serge. It's like,
And enjoy the moment where you two agree on he's absolutely everything he has to search for.
that's one of my.
I love that moment because there's the only glimpse of why the fuck this. I adore the play. People who don't often the complaint is, I don't understand how they ever could have been friends if they didn't argue. Well, come on, the friends argument is not seeing that part. When you believe that it happened before the play, they're also born and have parents, but we don't see it. It was so funny, if you put that thing on, it was like Mark was a sex offender with an ankle bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did legitimately doing that coming up my side.
I know, well, that's sort of like,
But that whole.
I can't leave service apart.
Oh. But that whole when you're going to show your sheer as you were going to be the worst.
And I always would agree wholeheartedly, you're a nerd, when he would say, you're a nerd.
Okay.
Because it's the one moment of, we get it then at that point. We go, oh, that's why they were friends. Because they do agree at that point. Blah, blah, blah. We also talk, I think, we always talk about the painting in rehearsals as if it was the new girlfriend. You know, when everybody starts dating a girl that nobody really likes, and you don't say it for a long time, kind of thing, it's sort of like, I have a sister-in-law this way. But it's like, is she great? Yeah! At first you're like, how long is she going to be around? She's, and by, if it ever comes to a head, like, you missed the bachelor party, bobsleigh the shore because of her! Never knew that! And that's the painting. It's the same way. Because if you get, the way people get passionate about that shit, it makes the painting have that level of stakes and value and
Did when Ed came to see it, he freaks out the whole time. He's good. He's desperate. Whatever. And you can tell with Mike. And he said you got to know your motivation, Mike. What are you desperate for? Which I think is his approval. And he's like, well, why?
what are you desperate for?
Yeah.
It is, believe it or not, I think it's hard. Go now. The
I know it's, I mean, I think it's the, he needs the validation.
He does. He still needs it. And
Even though he's quick-witted and can always play it off, like, I don't know, marketing he likes, what do I care? I mean, I know that that's all just smoke and mirrors because he's desperate to have him actually like it, but is it lacking? Is it a D?
I got it for you. Hardcore, yeah. It's there. What's weird though is, it is the jealousy, but he doesn't know that it's jealousy. He's probably going to see him in a nation. Having him take the whatever the pill is awesome.
I want to talk about that.
It's kick ass. It's great. It also feels like the dude at the party is like, yeah, I'll try ecstasy.
Because we read it, and I brought it up. I was like, I don't see how that line makes sense without him taking. He goes,
I applaud you for it.
Okay, because he goes, what are you taking, Gelsemium? And then he just goes, giving it the benefits of logic. I was like, he's got to take it.
I would take it later than you do, though. What do you say?
Okay, marriage, children, death.
Marriage, children, death, stationary. I'd give it a lot of revenge.
Because that, I thought he had to take it. I was like, I don't see
I love it. I think it's awesome that you do.
I don't see how the line makes
It
sense.
also is the poor guy. I mean, he's so lovable, and so the costumes are terrific, by the way. One thing. No way in holy fuck that man would have a toothpick. No way. Those fine sensibilities. That was the only moment I'm like, Michael was in the room. Mark has left the building.
Really?
No, fine sensibilities, my friend.
Okay.
That was the only moment I was like, oh, he's got a high shine in the shoe. He's got the nerdy glasses. He's got the Woody Allen's cousin a couple times, but no toothpick, sir.
Okay. Do you think he has them?
Pardon?
The refined sensibilities?
Does Mark have it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, it is three very distinct. It's Carcassonne, Andreos, Motel.
In the motel paying also.
Awesome.
We found it.
Awesome.
You know the worst part? We got him, and the person who gave
I
it
was
to us.
asking like,
It was like, depending on what you're doing with it, as long as you don't make fun of it too much. Why? They're like, well, it's painted by someone who died.
Perfect. Perfect. Wait, what else was shit? For the sake of cheating out, I always did this. You're here for the end. Under the white clouds, snow is falling back. You can't see the snow or whatever it is. Also, I know you can't reach it. I would if I were you.
All the way across?
Yep, because that's clearly the thing.
Okay.
If you cannot break it up, don't break it up. They will think that's it.
No, exactly.
They will think that's it.
That's what I did the first
Over
time.
here, I just marked it that way. Fuck it, that looks like a mountain. And I think you can examine it. Instead of nose, mouth, I did steer that